Hi Fixers! In this video I want to address a topic which may be interesting for you. So if you want to write your own programming blog, for example in the Python space, or you want to Java space, C++, or JavaScript, or HTML, or CSS, or anything. So what do you have to do exactly? What are the steps and what can you expect to do? So how can you expect your blog to perform? And actually this is it's a multi-dimensional question, and it's very hard to answer it in a small 5-minute video, but I will try to give my best. Okay, so say you just set up your WordPress page, for example, and you write your own blog. So you write your first article about any topic which just popped in your head, and then you write the article. I can guarantee you that the result will be nothing. Yeah? So there will be just no feedback from the market space. So you will publish the article, nothing happens. And then if you are like motivated, or maybe you are more a strategic thinker and you think long term, then you will maybe write the other day you will invest a few more hours writing the second article. But nothing happens. Then maybe if you are like one of the top 30 or 40% in terms of persistence, then you will write a third article, and you will write a fourth article and a fifth article, but nothing happens again and again and again. So writing 5 articles, nothing happens. So say you have not studied the space, you are not very experienced in writing blog articles and setting up blog assets, then you will, if you are like one of the most persistent people I know, you will write for a month. You will invest every day maybe 2 hours writing for a month, so in total you have maybe 60 hours invested time. You have written a lot for your blog, but nothing happens. So you won't see any result whatsoever. So you will just kick this project and start doing something else. So looking for the next internet fad, for example. And this is actually what I see many people who set up a programming blog are doing. So they are not persistent enough to push through, and they are not they are just giving up too early. And why I say too early? So I think it's still nowadays there are more people than ever who earn full-time income with blogging. And so what are these people doing differently? And there are many things, but the most important thing is that they persist in setting up their blog. They are not giving up after 1 month working, or 2 months working, or even 1 year working. So for example, the Thinkster blog now has tens of thousands of visitors, and every month or so. I actually set up the blog, I think 2 years ago, writing the first article, and I've experienced exactly this. Nothing happened, and then I just continued writing blog articles from time to time. Then I watched some videos and some tutorials how to write a blog, and over time it became evident to me what kind of articles I have to write, and how to do keyword research, and how to check out the competition and dynamically rank your site. So I mean, if you write an article about a topic, then the value of this article is relative to the articles already written in the space. So you have to know which articles are already written. If you write a 10,000 article about general healthy living, then the relative value will be very low to the marketplace, and also there will be a very small traffic, if any traffic at all comes to your website based on this article. So you have to write the right type of articles, and knowing this and selecting the right keywords is also an experience issue. So you have to gain experience over time, over the years, which types of articles will rank organically. So which means that search results will your article will be first among the search result page, so people will click through the article, and it's a long-term game. So even in a fast-changing world, it's a long-term game at least medium-term game to set up your own blog and making it rank. And then if you have figured this out, then it becomes more easy, because now you already have some experience values, how much traffic you can expect for each new blog article. And I would say it's really different. It's very different, but you can expect, if you write the articles correctly, you can expect between 100 and say 10,000 visitors per month. It really depends. I've seen the whole spectrum. I guess there are also people who see even more than 10,000 visitors per month if you rank for high competition keywords. But initially you should try to rank for low competition keywords, like for example select your I don't know niche library for graphical computations, and then just select the function that is like least searched and write the article about this function, and then I guess you will rank after a few months. So this is also a problem, that Google does not rank your articles even if they are perfect. So even if you would write a perfect article for a keyword, you won't show up in the Google search result page for months. You will have to wait for maybe 6 months or 7 months. Google needs some time to index your web page, and also they want to test how your blog is doing actually. Is it trustworthy source or is it just spam? So they will test your blog and test your rankings, and over time your article will begin to rank for the search results. So it's a huge topic. If you want me to do more videos about blogging and about how to write your own blog, then let me know, give me a comment, or hit me with an email. Otherwise, I will just maybe stay with this, that you should invest at least 1 year writing consistently content for your blog, and then you have a chance to build a great asset. So if you're writing a blog nowadays, you are building an asset. So for example, say you earn $2,000 per month with your blog, which is, I think it's achievable even on the side. If you are in it for maybe 2 or 3 years, so say you write this on the side about topics that interest you in your main job. You create a resource that earns $2,000 per month, then you can sell this blog on websites such as Flippa or Empire Flipper for like the 30 or 40 times multiple of the monthly income. So which means that if, say, your blog earns $2,000 passively, then you can sell it for $70,000. So there is some, and of course upside potential is huge. So if your blog earns 20,000 per month, you can do your calculations. So it's what you are actually doing when setting up a blog is creating an asset, and the asset is only as valuable as it generates income for you and your family or anyone else who is dependent on you. And people will only pay money if they see that they can get money back. But it's a very interesting space to be in nowadays, and it still works. There's nothing, so it's not a dead space, and it's populated, it's crowded, but it's crowded with beginners. It's crowded with beginners who like stop blogging after a month or so, or maybe they blog for years but only 1 article per month or per quarter, and then they expect some wonderful things to happen, which will never do. So you need to be persistent. You need to push into the same direction for a year, maybe writing an article every other day or so, and then you will see some results, and you will see some traction, and you will see your blog becoming a valuable asset for others too. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.